All right. That should do. Hey, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hands On with BLG. I am BLG. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Ranch Simulator again. We had no Halloween pumpkins. Disappointing. For shame. For shame. But, speaking of shame, welcome to the Shed of Shame. Hello, Lambroke right there. And hello, Herb from Michigan Muscle Car Garage. Hello, Dario from Gaming in a Daydream. Hello, Stu from Stu's Gaming Obsessions. And hello, Armand from Andang Barisat. Now, Stu, dang it, I didn't know that you lost your cloud save, right? From when you, I don't think I need lights right now. From when you switched over to computer. That sucks. I thought you just chose to start over again, brother. I'm going to give a little bit of a tip video. Hopefully today might help people out. Let me go over here. I'm just going to go over here and feed the animals. I don't care about taking care of them that much right now. I just want to give a little bit of a little tips and tricks, if you will, to get started again. And some general knowledge. Let's refill and feed everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Everybody's done here. Don't care. My little green thing. So you just got started, right? You haven't built barns or anything yet. And you're living in, well, like that, like a shed. I just choose not to build a house. Speaking of which, records. Go to the building thing. Go to houses. If you build the retro farmhouse, this big one, there's a record player in this house, in the living room, right there. It's the only house of all of these that you can build that has anything to do with collecting records, okay? Retro farmhouse. If you want to change your music and have more music, if you listen to it in the game, that's the house you want to build, okay? That's the wrong button for sure. Go back to hands, okay? So, first thing you want to do, learning your way around the map. Full tank of gas, beautiful. You want to go talk to the hunter and get that rifle set up, right? So, to get there from your land, and yes, Stu, I'm sorry, you're trapped to wherever your name shows up on your land. That's it. You can't build anywhere on the map. Like down here, can't build shit. So, to go talk to the rancher, buzz past these people, towards the general store. That's pretty cool. Towards the general store. Here. Here's your ranch. You came out, you're coming this way. General store's here. You want to go past the general store, okay? Just like that. So past the general store, there's the general store right there. Right there's the general store. Just keep going straight. A little bit more down the road, you'll see a road that's to the right. Right up on see that road right there? Take that road. It's a very long driveway. I'll get up here and give you an example. Let's go back to the map. See, this says Hunter. Way over here, but there's no road. His driveway is here by this little black spot behind the general store. It goes all the way up to the Hunter, folks. There is no road. It's just a long driveway. Okay? So we go up the driveway. Do. Oh, God. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go way up here. Way up in the little bit of snowy mountains and stuff. Right? That sounded like it might have been a wolf yip, but we'll get to that. Not to that part yet. And generally you see nothing in these hills on the sides. Not a damn thing. You got to get all the way up here. Right? Boom! Here he is. Here is the hunter, who I call Timmy. We all know he's retired Chuck Norris, okay? Up here, you can find rabbits hopping around about. You can shoot them. It'll give you one wild game. That's fine. What I like to do in case the rabbits go haywire, I cut down every bush and tree back here and haul them the hell off of this property. So all this is naked. Now, let's go talk about this hunter, shall we? There's his bunnies. Okay? And here he is, Chuck Norris himself. Timmy. We talked to Timmy. Now, I can hunt. That just means he wants 8 pieces of wild game to eat. He'll give you like $160 or something for it, right? Something like that. Nimble rabbits, I can show you that. What you can do for nimble rabbits, and most of the time this is easy. Let's do that. Except nimble rabbits, right? There we go. Come out here. You see the little dot? It's on the street. Generally, there's the little bastard right there. Run down here and pick him up and run back up here. Now, if he gets away from you, this little fucker gets fast, okay? But here you go. You're first starting out. You need money bad. Watch this. I brought your rabbit. Ha ha ha. $200 right there. Now, you can't do it more than once a day, okay? Sometimes it takes a couple of days, but there you go. Now, as far as this rifle right chaw, you want to get the rifle, you talk to this guy. Again, it's not hunt. It's kill predators, okay? Now, predators are bears and wolves. I don't know if the foxes at the old lady's ranch count for predators, although they do eat chickens. You're looking for bears and wolves, all right? Hunt, give him 8 pieces of meat. He'll give you $200, something like that. Pretty good deal, right? So, anyway, if you look on the table right there, you can see it's gone right now, of course, is a record. That's what I'm talking about. When you get the house, certain places have records. And if you build this retro farmhouse, there's a record player in there. You can use the records on. None of these other houses have that, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Records, okay? So the rifle, you want to get 5 predators, which will be bears and wolves. Now, let us go speak of the bears and wolves. Sometimes there's a wolf or 2 up here, right in this area. They'll come right after chewing on your nutsack. Stu, I saw him. 2 wolves chewing on your nutsack. Right here. Sometimes there's a wolf here. Usually, not so much, okay? So what you want to do, let's hit the map. We're way up here at the hunter's cabin. We want to come back by the general store. Don't go around that loop, okay? We want to go back by the general store. See the hardware store right here, right? This is the old lady's house up here on this loop. This is all paved road now. And if you come up here, this is just a barn. This belongs to this guy. He's an old rancher. We'll get to that later. But we want to come all the way back here, and we want to come to the hardware store. There's 2 ways to get to Bear Flats. You can come this way and up the hill here. This is Bear Flats. Right through here. And sometimes you can find a bear like right in this area and right back to here. Okay? Bear Flats. I'm going to show you how to get to Bear Flats to look for bears, to kill your predators, to get the rifle. And I'm going to show you where other wolves show up along the way here. Okay? Let us do this. Fire up, BLG. Let's drive. Waka, waka, waka. You notice I'm not using the map to drive around. Been playing for a while on this map. La, 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 la. Driving along, going to Bear Flats. We're going to Bear Flats. Yes, yes. Now, I'm not positive. We'll get to bees too, but I'm not positive. But sometimes there's bees in those trees right. Sometimes there's bees in these trees right over here. These trees, just past there, there's bees. If you're into collecting the bees right now. Sometimes there's bees back in here. Not what we're looking for right now. As you can see on the map, we're right here. These trees right here sometimes. The general store, you can come all the way up in these hills over here, And there's bees, okay? If you're looking for bees, come here, come up in through here. Bees, right in through here, okay? So there's some bees for you. Most of the bees that I find are there. But back we go to the general store. Back we go to the general store. La 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 la, around the corner. See, there's the general store again. You don't really need to go down that road. There's not much. Oh, there's not much there. And here, there's not much here either. Now, if you're looking for just deer, they're all over the map, folks. They're pretty much everywhere. A few blank spots you don't see deer, but you can see deer down through here. You can see deer all through here. Our home is right there, but we want to go this way. Here's where you sell your food and whatnots, and there's your... See, there's a deer right there. Deers. So we want to come to this road. We want to go to the hardware store. We're heading to look for predators, okay? Now there's two ways to do this. You can save, by the way, folks. If you come out, you can run over here. You can save at any one of these little bus stop map things, okay? You can save your game. You don't have to sleep. You don't have to be at home. Now, if you want to get to Bear Flats, you can come up this hill, which I do sometimes, right? I come up this hill right here. Now, once in a blue moon, there's a bear that spawns right there. Sometimes they'll spawn inside there, the hardware store gate. But you can come up this hill sometimes, and there'll be a bear chasing a deer right up here, right? No big deal. You just come right up to the top here. You want to hang an immediate left. Wow, lightning. And you want to come up to here, right? Now what you're overlooking, that's the old lady's driveway right down there. And the dirt road leads to the old rancher's house, the old man. Sometimes a bear will spawn down there, okay? So you got a bear sometimes over there chasing a deer. Sometimes there's a bear down there. Now, Bear Flats, what you want to do is just come across the top. Right across the top of the hill, just like this here. Now you've entered Bear Flats. There's a lot of bear. There's one right over there. You can see him walking right there. Bear Flats. This is Bear Flats. We are right on this flat right here before the old man's place and the barn. Right up through here and around this hill, right in through around here. Bears, okay? Right through in this area here. Bears. Now, you're not going to see wolves up here, but there's a bear. Another thing you can look at, I'm not hunting or doing anything, just giving you little spots to look at, okay? Bears don't come on that hill, not very much. But there's one there, see? Bears will spawn right, chop. There's a bear right there, Bear Flats. Where he spawns in is right here, on this little part of the flat, right here, around the corner, okay? But, I'm not after bears, I'm not hunting. If you're looking for bees, once again, I can't. Try not to get us killed. Sometimes. Get off of me! What's wrong with you, you son of a bitch? Ha ha! Look at this! He's on me! Now, I've never seen that before. That's kind of cool. Get off of my goddamn four-wheeler. If I get off of this thing, I'm probably pretty much a dead man. But that tree that's right behind me there, I'm trying to get there. Why is this bear just going to ride my goddamn four-wheeler? Get off of my goddamn rig, man. Go away, bear. I don't want to try this. Get off of my thing. I'm guessing he's locked on. But sometimes this tree right here, oh my God. All right, I'm just going to have to get off of here and try not to die, right? Fuck, I don't even have my... Oh, this is going to suck. Maybe not. Maybe he's just going to wait. Reload. I guess he just wants to die. Are you stuck up there, Mr. Bear? He's stuck. Look at that. Okay, so anyway, for Bear Flats, right up here, sometimes there's bees right here on this tree. You see where Bear Flats is right here, right? That's Bear Flats. Sometimes there's bees right there. I got to get this guy out of my face. Dumbass bear. Okay, now he's off of there. I'll pick him up later. Okay, so anyway, let's continue, shall we? If I can get back in here. Thank you. Didn't even have to flip it. Get in the vehicle, BLG. Yeah, I'll pick him up later. Okay, so if you come up, oh, back to where Bear Flats was. Remember the tree I just showed you, right? That one. That tree right there. Oh, God, I can't back up. That tree right there usually has, sometimes, not usually, but sometimes has bees. Come back up here where it's kind of flat again, around that part of the corner. Here's Bear Flats, right? Come around this way, and there's a little ledge right here. That's where that bear that I just killed came from. It's this side over here. This part of the flats right here, sometimes, well, yeah, you know what I mean. It's all random. Sometimes the bear will spawn. That one over there walked from over here, okay? In these flats. One bear and one bear only here. Now, if you're also looking for bees, sometimes, right around in here, there'll be bees in these trees right here. And sometimes you can see the hardware store antenna right there. Sometimes in these little trees right along the very top, down through here, there'll be bees. Now, like I said, to get to Bear Flats, there's many ways. So, right now I'm right here on the back side, you see. You can pause and look at that. I'll give you a better look. I'm on this back side right here. Now we're going to head back down to the hardware store, okay? Which is right down this hill. This is a nice smooth hill. Okay, if you can get there. Down the hill we go. And you can just hit your brakes and go right down. See, there's a bear right there. Now, this is another spot that I'm talking about. I don't want to mess with you, bear. Go fuck yourself. Right back here to the road. You see the road? Here's the hardware store right here. Right? So from the hardware store, you just go straight back through here, right? And you look on your right. See him? You know where he spawned in at? Right there. Right by the hardware store on this flat down here is where he spawned. Which would be right here. Right along here on this part. Sometimes right across the street, which is right here, right over there, you will see a wolf chasing a deer. Okay? Right over here. Or right over here, you will see wolves. There's deer, there's that bear that spawns here, and wolves once in a while. Okay? Onward we go. From the hardware store, heading on up this way, towards this intersection, okay? Keep that in mind, and it makes a big 90 to the right. Come up through here. Okay? Just before this sharp turn, sometimes, right ahead of me, right here, on that point, right there, you'll see either a wolf chasing a deer or just a wolf. Okay? Now that's on this big turn that is right here. We'll be coming up on a bus stop kind of thing, and a place you can save right here, right up this hill. Okay? Wolves, deer, and bear in this area. Now you come up here to this intersection. It's not always busy. You look for that save sign. You can save there if you wish. Once in a blue moon, a bear will be in this field. Other than that, not much. A deer maybe once in a while, right? But that road that goes up there towards the gas station, see, it comes up here and it comes around towards the gas station. This road here, right there to the left where my plus sign is, sometimes you go up this road, okay? There'll be deer up here. Once in a while, you'll get lucky. You'll hear them, oh, 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 like that. Once in a while, right in this point, where I'm at right here on this road, on this hill, there will be a deer chasing a wolf, or a wolf or two chasing a deer, either on that side up that hill, or on this side up that hill, or you'll at least see deer. And you can see deer pretty much from what I've seen up on there, wolf chasing a deer, or deer, usually just deer, all the way up to like right there. And on that side, not pretty much. Where that mountain comes up from there, that's about it, okay? So there's where your wolves and your deer mostly are at, and your bear. Now the bear will go up to the lake, okay? This heads up to the campground, okay? I've not seen many. One time I saw a wolf chasing a deer up here. This little dirt road, it's right here, coming up here. That goes to a campground, okay? Right up there. I don't follow this all the way to the campground because I don't usually see much, okay? But up through these little first areas, oh, shit, I went off the road. Up through these first couple of little, flats. And, come on. Right about here. Up through these first couple of flats, right through here, I usually see deer. And sometimes there's bees right in through here, okay? But bears can be all the way to this water, right up through here, and over through here. Wolves, like I said, and bears. Wolves, generally, right through here, along this little curve here, and up this way through about here is where I see most of my wolves. There's more deer out through here. Once in a while, there's bees in this area, in these little trees. Okay? Like back behind me. Once in a while, there's bees back in those trees. Back through here. There's bees sometimes back in there. Not many. Okay? I wouldn't count on my bees there. I'd go above the general store most of the time for bees. There's another spot when you come back this way, okay? We'll come back out of here. Like I said, this is mostly deer right through here. But you start getting in here, this could be wolves chasing deer right up through here. Stop. Just pull over and stop. Right in this area, in these mountains, right through here. All the way to the gas station, and all the way down to this point through, right through here. There are bees sometimes in these areas here, if you're looking for bees. Up through here, sometimes up here. I don't usually go up here. Mostly through here, in these hills here. I'll go look for bees. In fact, I'll show you right where. When you're coming down through here, and that intersection thing is right there. When you're at this S right here. Right here. These trees here, I'll generally go right through here. And I'll head up through these little pathways up through here. And I'll generally find something either on the trees over there or on trees that are on this next little one over. I'll go look over there. Sometimes there's bees up through here. Okay? And it's not bad. If you find one, you generally find 3 in the area. But bees, once again, right up through these areas, right through here and on down to the gas station, okay? So there's your bees are going to be around in these areas. I'm not looking for anything, like I said. I'm just showing you guys where to look for stuff. All right? So right up in through there, you see, you dig. Come on down through. Sometimes there's bees on this side, right over in these trees here. Speaking of which, there's a fucking wolf right there. You want to get a wolf? Here, puppy. Boom. And I am right here. I have never seen a wolf this far south. But there's a wolf. So, there you go. Look, there's another one. Down he goes. There's two wolves. I've never seen wolves over here. Let's reload. But this is pretty much just a little getting you started kind of thing. Okay? Now, let's put this away. Hop back in hell. You see, I'm not even going to pick them up. I don't give a shit. But yeah, heading back up, there's a deer. Did you see the deer? Now, see this arrow I drew right here? This arrow is there for a reason. When I find bees, I make an arrow from where I came from. Right here. I went straight up this hill, and right in here is where I found the bees, like I was saying. Okay? Make an arrow on the side of the road. Makes it much easier to find the bees. Okay? Gas station's behind me. Don't care about that. Now, if you want to make a little bit of extra quick cash, not until you like pork and stuff and eggs. There's another deer. That's our house right back there. Get out of my way, you bastard. I'm trying to drive up in here. Oh, in records. You'll find records like at different places. Like, I think John didn't have one, but I think the car dealer did, or the bank lady or something. I know that Linda has one at the general store, has a record. But you just collect the records. You build the big, giant, old retro house, and you can put them on the turntable, and it gives you, like, Delta blues and different musics to listen to. Y'all know Linda, right up in here. Let me check one time, just because. I doubt it, because they failed us miserably. But I can look. Hello, Linda, it's me, and you didn't get my pumpkins in. I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. If I want to have any relationships with you or not anymore because of the pumpkins. No, I do. You can come over to my house later tonight, and I'll pet all over you. Ha! Let's see what we got in here. Boom. La 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 la. I'll bet there's no pumpkins. I'll bet there's, yeah, see. Bastards. Everybody was disappointed in that, guys. Developers, if you watched it. But anyway, there's Linda. And there's a record right there you can grab usually, too. If you like to listen to the in-game music. I always shut it off. Now, time is it? 18:57. Wow, it's starting to get ready to get dark. I wanted to go to the old lady's house. Now, she lives up here, okay? I'm over here going the wrong way, but I want to come back around and up here. All right? I'll just try to show you real quick. Don't care if it's light or dark out. That's going to be a tree. That's a tree. There we go. Okay, I want to come back up this way. Let me turn the lights on. We've already been up to the hunter. Told you about him. And grabbing that rabbit for 200 easy bucks. Man, I tell you what, it's worth it. Now, I want to go up to this old lady's house. She's back up here. There's that damn deer in the road again. Come back up to the old lady's house. You come back through here. You see, back through the car dealership. Or from this way. And you come back up towards the hardware store. We're going to hang a right. All right? Right up in through here. There's the hardware store in view already. We're going to come to the right. Right up here. You see? Coming to the right. We're going to come around here and we're going to stay to the right. Go up the hill. You can actually just take the paved loop if you want to, but that takes it the long way to her house. They've done paved the road all the way up there. Didn't used to be. So this, oh my good Lord, look at that. Okay, let's head up the hill. I think I'm headed the right way. Yeah. I don't know where I'm at now. Okay, head up the hill. I'm heading back down, ain't I? Yeah. Turn around, BLG. Turn around. Every now and then I get... Never mind. Head back up the hill. Just like this right up in Chaw. Yup. Get me a sip of beer. Eventually up this hill. Her farm is right here. Okay? Hop off. We are right here. This little black spot right, y'all. We are at her house. This is all paved road now. But to tell you what you can get here. Now, if you got chickens and hogs, you can give her some Bob Evans, all right? She wants breakfast and she wants to get here. I'll just go ahead and do it. Could you please bring me some eggs and pork? I'm going to accept that, but I can't do it, right? See, there's eggs delivered. She wants 6 eggs and 2 pork. Could I do it if I want? Yes. Now, let's say you have this going on. And you said, oh, shit, I accepted this and I failed. What you do is hit escape. Here, breakfast. You hit escape and you go quest. Breakfast, right? Now, you see, I don't have the stuff to give her for that. And let's say you went to pick up that trailer and it glitches out, the fuel trailer for the other guy. Don't worry about it. See where that says abort? X, right? Hit X and hold the button down, right? Now just go back. That mission is gone, you see. But that's $160 for Bob Evans. You can hit the foxes, right, y'all? You see. Damn foxes killed all my chickens. No, they didn't. You go back there and she's got chickens, but she must have got more chickens, I guess. You accept that, you get your rifle or your pistol. The rifle's much easier. You can hunt fox for her. 2 foxes she once killed for $200, you see. And you can get 2 foxes. What happens there? You run around behind the, oh God. You run around behind the farm here, behind the barn, and there'll be a blue spot right up above that tree, right, chaw. And you start looking that way, in that field over there. You start looking back over that way, and that way back over here. And you walk along. Watch my last video. I hunt fox in that one. And you'll see the foxes and you can kill them, okay? So that's the old lady, okay? Let's hop back in here. Crap, let's hop back out. Turn my light off. Hop back in here. No, hop back in really. But that's the old lady. And she is up here. There's nothing else up here but the 2 foxes. And you can feed her Bob Evans. Now, back to the old man. He's over here, right? By the lake. So what all we got to do is come on this way, finish out the paved road. This used to be a gravel driveway just before they did the last update where you could do the greenhouse. I don't know why they paved everything right up to her house, but that's fine. Basic same road layout. So we come back down this way right, chaw. Nothing in this area. See? Now see this dirt road. Boom. Oh, it did not stop. Okay, so anyway, right up here. Oh, what happened? I'm out of gas. No, I'm not. What's going on? Get out. Get out. Oh, the game locked up. No, here we go. Okay. I'm almost out of gas. I'm not worried about that too much. I can run here. But, yeah, right up that hill there, as you can see, we are right here. As you can see, right up here is bare flats. All up through here, you see. So you just run up here, follow this dirt road. I'll get up there. I think I can make it to his house. And I'll walk back, get more gas. I don't care. I'm just trying to help you guys out. Follow this dirt road or go across bare flats, which is even quicker. But there's the barn right there, and that was a tractor. follow this road right on back up in Chaw. And you can go across this field. You'll end up at this old man's house right over Chaw. Right? You'll see the old man right up here. Boom. Now where we're at, as you can see, is right up here by the lake. Nothing up here to see. Nothing. But you jump off. You go talk to the old bastard. And he generally, right back over here, he has a barn. Really easy to do. Right here he has a barn. At first, when you first start playing, he wants tore down. Tear that down. Get the crowbar and tear that motherfucker down for him. It gets you some money. Other than that, he wants you to get his he wants you to get him 60 logs, which is best to go buy the cheap table saw and bring it up here. Cut his own trees down. Stack up 60 logs. That gets you about 160 bucks. That's his fuel trailer that he wants right here. You can go to the gas station, pick up his fuel trailer. That gets you about 160 bucks. Not bad. If at first, when you're first starting. And there's treasures of the ancients right here that everybody. That's over $2,000. Have I ever found them? Nope. Have I ever seen a video where the treasures pop up in the same place? Nope. No, I have not. But that's how you can help this guy out right there. Okay? So I hope that helps you out. I think I'm just going to leave it. I am not saved. I got to try to get back down at least to the hardware store. Let's see if we can get to the hardware store real quick. I don't know, man. Turn around. We're going to go back through Bear Flats and at least try to go back and save by the hardware store. Come back across the field like this. It's just because I've been playing long enough I know where I'm going. But I hope I don't run out of gas. We want to go across Bear Flats quickly. Quickly. We got to come over here past the tractor. Back through the trees over this way. Don't hit them if you can help it, BLG. Come back through the trees, brother. Get the fuck out of here. I want to go back through here. There's Bear Flats. Oh, it's weird driving in Bear Flats at night. That's the hill. I don't want to go there. I want to go back this way and down the hill. You see, there's a little bear spot. Oh, not bear, but although this is where a bear is, you've seen him. There's a little spot in the hill right here that goes down the hill. And it's almost, yeah, there we go. It's almost hit nothing, right? And there's the hardware store right over here. I'm going to go over here to the hardware store. I'm going to jump off. That should stop. I'm going to save right here so I don't lose my vehicle. Stu, you lost yours. I know. That's another thing. Now, let's say I just got off of this damn thing, right? And I'm way up in the middle of somewhere. You can zoom in the map, okay? Like this. You can zoom in and drag around, right? We're up by the hardware store. We are... car shop. Hang on. Got to get up there. Got to get up that hill. Got to get up that. Here's the hardware store right here. Zoom in some more. You can zoom in. There we are right here. Now you can just click. Right there, kind of, you know what I mean? You saw it. You can left click and put a marker. Just like you're doing for anywhere else. It'll get you in the vicinity of where you're at. Not perfect, but it'll do that, okay? Let's get out of here. I wonder if I can make it home from here. I'm aiming the right way. No, I'm not. I got to go down the hill. Okay, let's see if I can make it home. That's all there is to it, though, for getting you started anyway. Trying to get some money made. That was cool. And shut this off and coast. Save a little bit of gas. I might be able to make it home. As long as you're going downhill too, folks, as long as you're going downhill, you can shut off your engine and it'll just coast. You can save fuel just by doing that. And it helps a lot at first when you ain't got a bunch of money. Okay, there's my driveway. So even if I run out of gas now, I'm in my driveway. And there we go. I'm not going to make it all the way home, but I can coast a little bit. Okay? I'll get as far as I can, and I'll jump off this bitch. Shut off the lights. We're not getting any further than right about chop. That's fine. So, as far as building on your land, building your ranch, yeah, you're restricted. You are restricted. See right here. See how that just came up? You're back down here. Nothing. You can't build shit anywhere down here at the bottom of the hill. Once you hit here, coming up the driveway, and it says BLG's Hogs and Hens, or whatever your name of your ranch is, that, my friends, is where your ranch area is. And anytime you wander off of that range, that name will go away, and you can no longer build. There's a lot of space on this ranch, though. A lot. You can build way back up on them hills and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty badass. But that's pretty much it. As far as this goes, you know, it's not that bad. Not that bad at all. So I hope this helped you guys out a little on where some of these animals are that you're looking for and whatnots, and getting started and what to do, and how to make some money. I hope this little video helped. That's going to be it for me. And I'll catch you guys later. And until the next time, folks, for Hands On with BLG, I am BLG. I'm Lefty. I'm looking around at my cute little self. I'm Righty. I can't do shit. Jump up out of this bed. Get ready to start the next day. So, until the next time, folks, you all know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe. Pass the word. You guys are all I got to grow this channel. And share these videos if you like. And ring that little bell if you want to get notified when I get stupid again. Till the next time, folks. Peace out. Just calm down. Peace out. Righty. Yes, sir. Click us out of here, would you?
Hands on with BLG. You never know what you will see. Oh, yes, sirree. Hands on with BLG. Stick around and learn from me.